Hi, my name is Hayden Koviak. I'd like to invite you to my new online training program called Abdominal Manual Therapy for Healthcare Practitioners. This is going to be Module 1 of a 3-part series, and it's designed for practitioners that people that use your hands to do treatments on your clients, but you'd like to incorporate abdominal manual therapy into your practice, whether you have some experience with that or not. So whether you're an acupuncturist, a massage therapist, some other sort of manual therapist, or a midwife, this program's designed for you. When somebody comes to you looking for help with some sort of abdominal issue, they might describe their symptoms. They might say, oh, my stomach hurts, or I have menstrual cramps, or I'm constipated, or things like that. Or they might come in already with some diagnosis like, I have IBS, I have Crohn's disease. But when you start looking at the abdomen and trying to figure out how to help them, it might look like just a big question mark to you. In this program, I hope to demystify the abdomen and help you learn how to start helping your clients by practicing abdominal manual therapy. I'll also give you some basic understanding of anatomy, some new ways of thinking about the digestive system, and some practice exercises that will help you develop the skills necessary to do the practice. I'll finish by giving you a protocol that you can use to start being able to help your clients in some new ways, and also some demonstrations of what it looks like when I do these treatments on my own clients. I'm going to give a little history of where and who I learned these practices from, who were my primary teachers when I was first starting to learn this type of therapy, and the cultures that they came from. I'm going to talk about posture and how to use your hands for both evaluation and treatment at the same time. I'll also talk about specific ways that I use my hands during the treatment. When I was training in Chinese medical massage called Tui Na, they taught us a simple learning tool. They had us use a pillowcase filled with rice to simulate a person's body for practicing. In this module of this course, I'm going to show you some simple models you can make for yourself to help you visualize and simulate what a human abdomen looks and feels like. This will help you to develop some skills and body mechanics you can practice with these models to start to cultivate your techniques, your body mechanics, and your sensitivity. So when you start to apply your new skills on your clients, you can make a smooth transition, and these skills will directly translate into working on your clients. Once you've worked your way through the training models and the exercises, you should feel confident enough to start applying your new skills in actual practice. In this module, I'm going to be mainly focusing on the digestive system, since that's kind of the easiest way to help your clients. It's one of the simpler things that happens in the abdomen. I am going to be talking specifically about how do you use your hands to affect specific parts, and how do you get a vibration going into their body in order to affect them. I will be talking also about very specific things about how you use your hands, like what fingers do you use and what parts of your hand do you use in order to do very specific things. Also, for example, how do you use your hands together in order to either get your hand positioned in just the right way, in order to do something specific, or in order to use them together to affect specific organs. Since this is the first module of a 3-part series, I will be focusing on basic things in this program, so how to develop your skills, how to develop your sensitivity, and also giving you a protocol that you can use to safely start working on your clients and start learning your way around the abdomen. You'll get to see some videos of what it looks like when I'm actually working on real clients, how I think about and practice this treatment, how I talk to them while I'm working, and how I explain what I'm doing to people who want to learn the skills. So you'll get to see what actual treatments look like. In this module, I'll be focusing on building basic skills, giving you a simple protocol to follow, and affecting the digestive system, since that's the simplest way to get started helping your clients. In later modules, I'll be speaking more specifically about conditions you can help your clients with. For example, hiatal hernia, ptosis or prolapse, retroflex uterus, etc. Abdominal manual therapy can be a powerful addition to your list of treatment modalities, and it can exponentially increase your ability to help your clients. Abdominal manual therapy can help clients with issues or symptoms of digestive complaints, nervous system regulation, menstrual problems, fertility issues, pre- or postnatal issues, some musculoskeletal problems, and even emotional release, as well as provide diagnostic information not accessible through other means. Abdominal manual therapy has been part of traditional medical practices pretty much forever, but in our modern Western cultures, it's actually a very rare practice. And you could be part of reviving this very, very useful and almost lost traditional practice. The abdominal manual therapy that I'll be teaching in this course is the beginning part of a more comprehensive system of manual therapy that I first started learning at the Kodatama Institute, and I hope to be covering more of that in future courses. The abdominal part can be learned as a standalone practice that people can incorporate into whatever sort of manual therapy they already do. The concepts and techniques and practices that I'll be teaching in this program are based on the original training that I had from my teachers starting about 40 years ago. And they were both teaching the traditional healing practices of their own cultures. Added to that are insights and ideas that are based on the training that I originally had that I've cultivated for all this time. My hope is to pass on some of the knowledge and traditions that I had the privilege of studying and practicing throughout my life, and I've used to help a lot of people. I hope you'll join me in spreading these almost disappearing therapeutic practices. Thank you.